Hi everyone, my name is Richard, and on this channel I try to give tips, tricks, advice, and how-tos on outdoor and travel content, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how to find the right single carry-on bag for you. If you're still not sure what single bag carry-on means or what it entails, then I suggest you watch my video on how to decide if single bag travel is right for you, and I'll link it in the description below. However, if you've decided that single bag carry-on is the right type of travel for you, then the next step is finding the right bag. So let's get started. First, there are a lot of brands that make these kinds of packs, from major outdoor brands like Patagonia, Osprey, and Eagle Creek, to other mainstream backpack companies such as Kyte or Timbuk2, as well as smaller brands like Peak Designs, Wandered, and Tortuga packs that got their start in places like Kickstarter. The second thing to consider is size. Carry-on backpacks typically range anywhere from 30 liters on the low end to 50 or even 55 liters on the high end, with most backpacks sitting comfortably around 40 liters. But the thing to keep in mind is that the more carrying capacity a bag has, typically the less structure and support it will also have. Unfortunately, framing, back padding, hip belts, and shoulder straps all contribute to the dimensions of a backpack, so be prepared for that to contribute to its carrying capacity. The next thing you need to consider is, what kind of traveler are you? What are the items you need to make space for, or what are the items you want to make space for? Do you need space for outdoor gear, or do you need space for camera gear or other work gear? Asking these kind of questions will help you determine how much room you might feasibly need, keeping in mind that if you bring heavier gear with you, you might need a pack with better structure and support to be able to deal with those heavy loads. Now, I like to divide the types of carry-on backpacks into three categories, and the first category is just a simple duffel with backpack straps. These type of bags typically afford the most amount of room because they don't worry much about structure or comfort. They're extremely simple, and oftentimes they have only one or two compartments, so you can organize things however you want. The downside is, due to a lack of structure, these packs aren't the best for carrying long distances. So if you're planning or expecting to have to wear your pack for long stretches, I suggest going with something that has a little more structure. But some of my favorite examples of these types of packs are the Patagonia Black Hole MLC, the Osprey Transporter series, and the Timbuk2 Wandered pack. The second type, and by far the most popular, is what I call a hiking duffel. These type of backpacks look like a suitcase or duffel, but their carrying systems are something closer to what you'd find on a traditional hiking backpack. These bags are the best in-between choice because they offer you a great balance of support and organization with all the bells and whistles you'd expect on a regular suitcase. Things such as compression straps, lockable zippers, media pockets, and padded laptop sleeves. And with their more robust carrying system as well as internal framing, these are ideal for carrying long distances. However, you won't find a lot of these bags over 45 liters because of their more advanced style of carry. Some good examples of hiking duffels are the Cotopaxi Allpa series, the Tortuga Setout pack, and the Osprey Farpoint Fairview or the Porter series. Last in this list are standard hiking backpacks. These are obviously going to be the most comfortable of all the styles because they are specifically designed for carrying heavy loads across long distances. There are a few drawbacks to these style of packs, however, and the first is that most of them are top loaders. With regular suitcases, you have what's called a clamshell style opening. So when you open it, you can see everything inside. But with a top loader, you have to grab everything out of the top. So in order to see what's at the bottom, you have to empty the entire bag. The other drawback is their shape. Hiking style backpacks are typically taller and leaner than standard luggage. The reason why is so that when you are wearing them, they are more vertically aligned with your body, making them easier to carry. What this means for travel is they can oftentimes overextend the carry-on allowance. So in order to get a bag that fits, you might have to go with a smaller size. This is especially important for taller people who will most likely have to have a larger framed backpack. The good news is even if the bag is a few inches too big, most airlines won't care. If you just walk on with confidence, they probably won't even notice. Just keep in mind that if they ask you to place it in one of those little measuring baskets, it might not fit. Some good examples of hiking backpacks that would work as carry-ons are the Osprey Kyte and Kestrel series or the Osprey Talon and Tempest series. But another really good option would be any of the ultralight backpack companies such as Hyperlite Mountain Gear or Zpacks. Because these companies have minimal to no framing, they're a very good option as a carry-on bag. So if you've been looking for an excuse to get one, here's your chance. As much as I'd like to pick just one bag for you, unfortunately there isn't a do-it-all, work-for-every-person style travel backpack. But I hope this information has made it easier for you to find the right bag for you. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you found this content useful, please consider subscribing. I want to thank you once again, and as always, I wish you all the best on your next adventure.